loves, welcome back to Venus Way. I'm gonna be telling you guys, first of all, how I lost the baby weight, and what did I eat, and how I exercise with my baby. So first of all, pre-baby weight, before I had my first baby, I was around 170, 175. Then after having my baby, I was around 190, 195. A year and a half later, I had my second baby. Then I started off at 195. I didn't really do anything much with my first kid. Honestly, I didn't exercise. I was just in the aura of baby land. I was excited. It's my first kid. I didn't really exercise, did nothing. So I stayed around 190, 195. After my second baby, I was huge, guys. I packed on about 40 pounds. Then after, the baby weight, the placenta, the fluids and all that stuff, I went down to about 215. Then just with running after the babies and picking up, down, stuff like that, I went down to probably around 200. Then I noticed that I was stagnant at 200. It was around 200, 295. 200, 195. Mind, because I was thinking, eventually I will lose the weight because I'm constantly, doing something. I'm constantly moving. Every little movement counts, guys. So when I had my second baby, I had gestational diabetes, and I kind of just monitor what I ate. I ate smaller portions. I kind of cut back on the sugar. So I kept that going, and I started to lose the weight a little bit. But I realized that I was still stagnant at 200. One day I went to go put the baby down upstairs for his nap, and I was out of breath. Like I could not catch my breath. I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, then it hit me, I'm really, really overweight. I need to do something about this. So I started to take in consideration, what was I eating? So I thought about it. I was constantly, like, every time I would pass by McDonald's, honestly, guys, I would be like, oh yeah, let me go get an Oreo McFlurry and a small fry. And everybody knows that I love Great Nut ice cream. I had to cut that out too. I replaced it for some frozen fruits. I love frozen cherries now. But I took control of what goes in my mouth. Guys, I also started to drink more water. Like, if you know me, I don't drink water. Like, I always have to add something to it, like some juice, something in the water. It just feels like I'm drinking nothing. But I literally never like drinking water. But now I realize that when I realized, guys, my skin started to clear up. Oh my God, let me have that water. And then I also, whenever I could remember, I would tip, like, about once a week, I would tip a little apple cider vinegar as well in it, just a little bit in the water as well. Then now I also noticed that I was constantly snacking. Like, guys, I would love snack. I would just pick up either peanuts, little candy, little one piece of chip. It's nothing. It's just one little piece I'm eating. I would eat small portions, but I would constantly be snacking all day long. And then I thought about it, and I'm like, why am I constantly snacking? Like, I could not do without snacking at all. Like, I would need to snack. Then I realized that I was emotionally eating. I was the type of person that, I feel like if I do good to people, they should, do good to me back. But, it doesn't work like that. I'm not disrespectful, but if you say something, I always felt like I needed to answer or defend myself or something like that. I always feel, I needed to reply, or, pick up for myself and stuff like that. But guys, I'll tell you guys a story. I was on a hot date. I went to the mall, guys, and we were there shopping, and he was there just looking through some clothes and stuff like that, and there was a little seat like right beside him. So I sat down. Then this lady came over to us. She was looking good, like dressed to the T, but she did something that was obviously very, very, very disrespectful. So I'm sitting down, he's standing right beside me. So she walked up to me and like reached over me and like clearly had her boobs like in my face, and like she was sticking out her butt like towards like my date, and she had like something short on, pushing out her butt. Very obvious that she was, trying to get some attention. So I immediately, I'm gonna tell you guys what I did. So I'm sitting there, I kind of got up like, and I said, excuse me. So, and I said it firmly and I said it with a smile. Let her know that, listen, I'm confident, but I'm also telling you what you should have said. So I said to her, excuse me, let me get up out your way so that way you don't have to reach over me to get what you need. Then I said that, just, she know what she did, but I needed to show her and, you know, like let her know, just in case she don't really know, she don't sense what she's doing. I let her know what she did and what she should have said. And I'm also saying it with a smile, never an attitude. So she says, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, excuse me, I'm so sorry. I just gave her that little one smile. You know, like I know and you know, because it was very obvious. You guys know my date was watching the whole time, of course, but he's not going to say anything because, you know, it's woman to woman. But then I turned to him and it's like, you know, hey, boo, we're ready to go or are we still shopping? Not showing that it fazed me at all, that little display that she just did. Because no way I'm about to let her ruin my date. He said, yeah, we're ready to go. Grabbed my hand and we walked out. Then he said something to me. He said, damn, you know, I really like how you handle yourself back there. I said, thanks, boo. Take control. Not everything is worth, you know, interrupting your peace for. Not everything is worth it. You know, you don't always have to. Me could have said, no, man, I'm blind, she blind, or invisible. No, it's not, that'd be serious. And start the argument. And then he would have looked at me like, you know, dang, you know, you let something as simple like that, you know, mess with you. But no. He's also now looking at me with a lot more respect, a whole lot of ratings because, you know, bossed up, took control of that situation. He's now feeling confident walking with me because he's like, dang, you know, I'm not with the regular person, you know, I'm with the boss. So, you know, just as simple things like that, you know, just like, don't let things bother you. Don't bother with them, sis, and don't let them bother you. Period. So me not letting things get to me as often, you know, definitely caused me to reduce the snacking. You can't really control the things that people are going to do, but you can control how you let it affect you. Remember this, he who angers you controls you. So stop letting people get to you. Next thing I want to talk about is if I can do it, anybody can do it. Because guys, I don't come from a family with like a bunch of skinny people, like big people, okay? And on top of it, like I was so bad with managing my diet and things like that. But immediately I noticed I started to take control of what I eat. Guys, I'm obviously, you know, not where I want to be. I still have about another 10-15 more pounds to lose. I can do it. We're gonna do this together. Watch what you eat. Well, I'm not gonna say watch what you eat, but just eat smaller portions, but definitely cut out that ice cream. I'm gonna go get a little small fry. I'm gonna get the large one or the small one because, you know, I'm up on a diet. But no, cut out that and eat smaller portions and drink more water. And guys, don't put people on your head. Like, don't make them bother you. Y'all are my family, y'all are my friends. I love you guys, period.